They have the same brand as us. Let's try it out. Works pretty good. Her hip still hurts, so she can't run fast. I am.
I got rolled. Oh, that was...
Ready to jump into the polar vortex.
Well, give me the never. I really don't like cold water.
Like on top is cold, but once you get to the bottom, it's
Massachusetts guys.
Get on in there, Dan.
Huh?
Get on in. Get your 10 minutes. Somebody get a timer ready for him. Take your shirt off.
Ladies around, man.
There's ladies around.
When does that matter?
Well,
You got a six-pack. Don't be afraid to take that shirt off.
All right, guys. Just make me blush. It's the first couple of seconds. Get your breath.
Jake's on the phone, by the way.
Hey, Jake.
I get scared.
You got it.
Like I like you got your girl.
You gonna do one?
What, are you FaceTiming him or something?
Oh boy!
There you go. Y'all gonna have to get my ice, so I'm gonna melt this thing. I'm like,
Hey, Jake.
Weird.
I'm gonna scream.
I'm like,
Luke, put your hand in there. Feel how cold it is.
Oh, this cold is
Yeah, put your hand in there. Feel how cold it is. You're gonna get in it later.
okay.
Okay. All right.
You want to know your time, you can ask, but you're not.
Oh, I'm on your hand.
Huh?
Said I was on your hand. And you're doing this at night too, so
It's kind of quaint. It's kind of nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
I'm glad I had really hot concrete to lay down on afterwards.
So not offering me anything.
You getting back in, Balin?
They're definitely salty.
Not
Rain.
tonight.
Not tonight.
Yeah.
I want to,
They'll
but
come
not
around.
tonight.
I mean, you did it
think so.
way better than me on your first time. You didn't even get in the
Yeah.
sauna like I did.
Right.
You didn't even get in the sauna like I did. You did way better than me.
I feel like because I didn't get in the sauna is why it wasn't as bad on me.
Did she jump in there by herself?
What?
I was making really ugly faces.
Hey Jake.
You're on
It looked like an
camera.
egg sitting on
Jake, give me a description of why you're on camera right now.
halfway.
Because I have COVID. I got the COVID, and now I'm dying at home apparently. So I have to like quarantine myself.
Like I said,
The beginning of the throwing movies.
Jake's last words on video.
So hot coming from rolling.
Terrible.
Coming from
At home with the
Like
bed, dog.
Where's
The
rolling?
bed 19.
Rolling?
That's
Like
what a
rolling on
hipster
the-
Oh, yeah.
It's
Okay.
rolling, yonder, rolling.
No big deal.
I don't know why I was so confused. 12 seconds.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, is that lady?
That's lady.
Lick my finger.
It was pretty warm, wasn't it?
Do it again, lady. Do it again.
Alright, that's it.
That's 10 minutes.
But when I get out, hold your ears.
All right. Woo.
To death, all the way.
I'll keep it waist up. Don't worry, bud.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Let's go it.
Do you see it?
All right, who's up next?
Austin, let's go.
Get in.
Did somebody set a timer for him? Okay.
Doug, you gotta
Go to shoulders. Get your shoulders in. You can have your hands up, but get your shoulders in.
Don't get rid of all the ice, Austin. You gotta make the most of it.
Just sit down.
No, I'm not saying down. Yo, he's tougher than me. Ow!
Somebody get him out. Yeah, somebody get him out. Good job. Good job, Luke.
Longer than me.
Good job, Luke.
Here, I'm gonna go a little closer.
How was it, Luke? Was it good?
That's awesome. Good job.
What'd you Tedious Maximus?
Oh, you did
Hanging in there.
Yeah, I usually like lose those arguments.
Put your shoulders in. Put your shoulders in.
It's good.
I'm sure.
No, now it's like we're in water because
I gotta have something to grip on too.
The worst fast food.
You the man, Luke.
Yeah, man.
You the man.
Yeah, I'm the strongest man ever.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Nah. Look, did you get back in there?
Woo! Hey, Austin.
Especially me, 'cause my hip. What if my hip's like better after this?
Maddie, what are you doing?
Hey, do you want me to do my force your head in the water? That's how.
You got it. You got it.
My God.
Since you got this.
Doesn't feel as cold as last
There is
time,
no way that y'all
No.
can do that for 15 minutes.
It's that mental toughness muscle.
Honey, you gotta
Flexed it
sit
last
down.
time, so it's bigger this
Oh,
time.
yeah.
How's it feel to see? How's it feel, Hannah?
Good.
30 seconds left.
Come on, Maddie, we got this. We got this.
Wait, how much longer do we have? Like 15 seconds. We're good.
Almost done. Almost done. Oh! Oh! Look at that.
Alright.
Dang.
Didn't train, wasn't here for an entire week, but everything got handled, everything was good. So now we're taking back. I'm just happy to be here, man. I had COVID, couldn't come in, didn't even feel that bad, just didn't want to get everybody else there. I felt kind of bad, but now we're just happy to be here. Got some cool stuff we're gonna be doing in MMA this week, a lot of partner drills and stuff. And then jiu-jitsu, working top stuff, which is my game. Yeah, that's all I got, man.
Monday classes are popping off.
Everybody popping off, man.
Big kids class, big adult class.
Now just let's see what MMA and jiu-jitsu looking like.
That's what you've been looking forward to.
Yep.
So you haven't got to choke or hit anybody all for a whole week.
Probably not going to choke or hit anybody this week, or for at least the first part of this week. I'm probably not going to train this week either. I mean, well, at least the first few days of this week. I'll probably just chill, and then maybe later in the week or next week, I'm just going to. Would have been pretty short staffed without me here this week. Especially now Hannah's got COVID. She can't come in, so.
We had a good podcast yesterday.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't listen to it.
It actually was really good.
Really?
It was very enjoyable.
Well, good. I'm glad. Oh,
I just wasn't in it to win it the way y'all were.
Yeah, I was going a little too hard. Had 10 shots of tequila during the podcast, right as soon as I got over COVID. So I felt pretty rough today. I came in and worked I came in at 5:30 and did the morning class and worked till about 11-ish, 11:30, and then I went home and didn't take a nap or anything, but laid in the couch with Luke and watched TV for a little while. Came back.
All right.
You know, let's get it.
Beautiful style of Taekwondo I've ever seen was from he was Chinese and he was raised in he had a boarding school that he went to, and so he went boarding school for Taekwondo, and that dude was scary. He came in with
some Sancho guys and stuff. Yeah. I mean, Taekwondo is good for range kicks. Oh yeah. I mean, the problem is the fact that it's incomplete, not that the techniques don't work. It's just incomplete. You know? Learn to clinch and stuff from Muay Thai, get you some ground game. Taekwondo still works. I did Taekwondo, that's where I came out of. Got about 3 minutes, guys.
Hell yeah, it works. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now I can pay somebody to just do my game plan and all stuff.
Kids have a lot of dumb energy.
Definitely.
Australians.
All right, guys. Let everybody get their stuff on. We still got
Catch me in Austin.
Somebody kill it. Who's got the music? Let's bring it in, guys. So, we're gonna start today with some pretty basic, just defensive movements and drills. I'm a big proponent of personal drilling. If you've done my classes for any length of time, I believe in personal drilling. I think tie pad sparring, tie pad stuff is great and it works great, but personal drills really build skills. Drillers make killers. Doing the same motions with somebody standing in front of you that's defending and being able to take that and eventually graduate to where your personal drilling starts looking like sparring. It's a controlled spar, basically. You know what they're gonna throw, you're not actually getting hit, but it looks like sparring. You're moving like you're sparring, you're throwing like you're sparring, you're just not hitting each other in the head, but getting that to where you're graduating to like your personal drilling looks like sparring, okay? So what we're gonna do is your partner's gonna throw a 1-2, 1-2, pausing between each punch. So Dan's gonna throw a 1, I'm gonna slip. He's gonna throw a 2, I'm gonna slip. He's gonna throw a 1, I'm gonna pull. Put 1. Then he's gonna throw a 2 and I'm gonna duck. Okay, and then we're just gonna put that together. So he's gonna go 1, 1, I'm 2, pull, duck, and move around, make it a fight the whole time. Then it's gonna be my turn, I'll do it, and be his turn again. Slip, go 1, slip, slip, pull, duck. Move around, make it a fight. Slip, slip, pull, duck. All right, guys, partner up. Let's do that for 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Striking and moving. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about striking while moving, but just striking and moving, okay? We're gonna start with a 1-2. Dan, can I use you? He's gonna hold just like we're hitting pads, so I'll be feeding his arm. I'm gonna step as I punch. If you've done any like old school Western boxing, you may have learned like to the foot drag on this. For MMA and Muay Thai, I'm not a big fan of that. Anything you're getting kicked in the leg or getting shot on, I'm not a big fan of the foot drag on the back foot. So you may see some people, they'll teach it like stepping into the jab and then just like foot dragging for the 2. I like to actually make a step, okay? So, we'll start outside range. I'll step into the 1-2 and then back up. So I'm gonna step, 1, 2, he'll back up. I'll do it again, here, again. I'm moving my head, I'm bobbing and weaving. We're not circling, like making it a fight right now. This is a strictly line drill. We're working on moving forward and striking. When we get to the wall, it'll be his turn. One important thing to remember, guys, everything starts at the floor. So you may understand how to pivot for your 2 when you're standing. I want you to be able to do it, boom, in motion. Remember, guys, everything starts at the floor. That means not up on my toe here. See, a lot of people, they throw their 2. I'm bad about it when I'm in a fight because I'm a little more nervous. I'm trying to reach more. You see people coming up to their toe. If you get up to your toe, it's too high. You don't have power. You don't have connection to the floor. Stay low. Sit down in the punch and push off the ball of your foot here. Okay? My foot feeds my knee feeds my hip feeds my shoulder feeds my elbow feeds my punch. Okay? Everything starts and rotates through the floor. So we're going down the mat. Boom, boom. So as soon as we get to the back there, where his back touches the mat, then it's the wall, it's his turn. So now he'll go 1, 2, boom, boom. I'll back up, boom, boom. Down the mat. Okay, guys? Let's go, partner up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. Before my punch lands, my foot has to be on the floor. So I want to time it. Y'all watch like old school wrestling? This guy was funny one time where like they'll like exaggerate the stomp when they throw the punch. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about like putting my foot on the floor when that punch lands. If my foot's off the floor when my 2 lands, there's no power. In order to have power, my foot has to be on the floor because where does the power come from? The floor. If my foot's not there, there's no power. Okay? So I'm stepping, boom, stepping, boom. Again, again. Everybody got it? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
We're gonna do a little more time on this one. It's probably gonna take y'all a little extra time to get this one down.
Don't scare the audience like that.
I'm sorry, bro. Punching moving backwards is more tricky. You may have a little bit more trouble here. That's okay. Take your time. Do it right. So I want you to move back and punch. So instead of like taking a step and then throwing a punch, I want to like, he moves in, I'm going to step, 2, step, 3, okay? Again. Just like that, okay? So you're timing, boom, boom, or boom, 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 okay? So you have power as you're moving backwards. When I have somebody backing up from me, I pretty much always do the same thing. If someone's backing up from punches, they're backing into kicks, right? So if I have someone moving backwards, that's when I throw my round kicks, okay? So we're gonna start here, we're gonna go 3-2 lead body. Remember guys, when you're blocking the body kick, I'll preferably 3 points of contact, definitely 2, okay? That means when his shin lands, I've got contact, contact, contact. 3 points of contact, 3 points of contact. So he's gonna back away, let's go this way. So I'm gonna go 3-2, he backs away. I'm gonna take a step with my rear foot and throw my lead leg. Again, she's backing up. Again, step. Move around, we're gonna make it a fight now. We're not doing the line drill anymore. Again, boom, boom, step, bang. One more. She's backing up. Throw your kick. All right, guys, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, break. Step forward with that rear leg, guys. It's not a switch step. I'm not doing the shuffle. I'm just stepping. Boom. 45-degree angle, kick. Okay? We're gonna go a little fancier, kind of. And I'm gonna assume my 3 misses. So after I throw the 2, y'all can just shell up for this, but after I throw the 2, I want my partner to shell. Again, so he steps in, 2, 3, miss the 3, or if you even hit the 3, that's fine, hit the 3, boom, boom, and I'm stepping, pushing off my back foot, boom, and redirecting. So I'm stepping back initially, he's coming in, boom, boom. Now this hand comes back to my chest, pushing off my rear foot, and this elbow's coming back up, so tight, real tight shell. There, okay, again, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And I can really spring off and cover a lot of distance with that if I need to. I'd rather not. I want to use this if he's walking me down. So he's going to continue to move forward. Again, boom, boom, he's continuing, boom, I'm throwing that elbow. All right, guys, so all the motion is boom, boom, here. And pushing off the back foot. Everybody got it? Let's go, 1, 2, 3.
I was reading hate comments on the TikTok, and I saw this one dude say it was when he was giving some speech, and he used the word cage fighting, and some dude said,
was just like,
real martial arts
like,
would never use the term
cage fighting. And then he was like, you probably aren't even a blue belt. I'm like, I'm a black belt under UFC vet Alan Belcher. And he was like, well, you can take the bum ass redneck out of the trailer park, but can't take the trailer park out of the bum ass redneck. And I was like, shit, when you got me, you got me. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you.
You use the term cage fighting.
I use the term cage fighting. While I'm clearly in a gym teaching fighters. Like, what do you want me to? You want me to say MMA? I don't.
Man, you spent 8 seasons in the octagon.
8 seasons in the octagon. Rex Kwando.
We've got to get you some American flag sweats.
Bro,
like
I will kick roundhouse everybody in the face if you get me some American flag sweatpants. Like kickboxing pants or something, some American flag. Dude, I will side kick you in the throat every day if I'm wearing them. It's going, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna make my stand-up 3 times better. American flag pants make your stand-up better. You can't help it. It's the freedom. Like it's just like the freedom in your movement plus the freedom. It's an American flag, bro. America. Like I'm just like knockout power every strike. All right, let's line it up on the wall, guys. Line up on the wall. So today we're gonna be working on securing side control. Nothing I'm gonna be teaching tonight is particularly complicated, but it is one of the biggest holes I see in a lot of like newer people's game. Is like after they achieve the guard pass, after they clear the hip line, they just dive on top of people trying to hold them down, and you end up with people on your back or finishing single legs on you. So we'll be talking about that a little bit today. How to actually secure side control once you pass the guard, the things you're gonna be looking for. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna jog it out just a little bit, we're gonna do some line drills, we'll do some roll for purpose, and let's get started, guys. Lead them off, Joe. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 2 big guys that you both knew. Y'all can pass old Big Joe up there. You know. Remember, it's a warm up, it's not a workout. You know, we're not trying to kill each other in here, we're just warming up.
Hey, can I borrow somebody's mouthpiece?
Yeah, I got you. You use mine. Hey man, there's nothing weird about borrowing somebody's mouthpiece. Take it inside. Look, I had somebody borrow my mouthpiece for a fight, real talk. I was cornering a guy. He did not train with me. He didn't have a corner, And we were like getting ready to walk out. And he was a pro. He was like, hey man, and then he was like, oh shoot, I just realized I forgot my mouthpiece.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I got mine if you want it, but I don't want it back. Outside. And he used it. He's popped it in and went 3 rounds.
It's not fitted. I feel like it won't really.
No, but he just has to have the fight.
Did he
win?
No.
Did he at least like pour water on it before, or did he just pop it straight?
I don't remember.
Ugh.
Either way, it grossed me out. Jack it out.
Ugh. Just
Yeah.
the idea.
Yeah, pretty gross.
What up, Mo?
What's up?
Oh my goodness.
Tag team partner.
Match of the day. Y'all look like y'all getting ready for a tag team WWE match. 2 big ass motherfuckers walking, big old white dude with a beard, big old black dude walking around. Just we about to fuck everybody in here up.
I think the Dudley Boys.
Toy Soldiers. That's the only problem. I don't know that he fits him.
They have 3 colors, 3 sizes.
You big like y'all, shit. They ain't but like 3 companies even make rash guards that size. 2 of them out of business. So y'all can wear those, or y'all can go naked. I don't know. Like you just ain't a whole lot of options. When you finish that, guys, get a sip of water, and we'll bring it in. In a gallon.
A gallon. Just after that.
Before we do our roll for purpose tonight, we're going to drill our Toriando pass to get started. Just drilling. It'll be a review for some of you won't.
Charge me $1.
Sure. I just want to knock this out. It's not what we're going over. We're going over getting side control and like attaining and holding side control. But first, I want to do this pass because the pass is going to set up what I'm teaching. So I go here. I'm walking around. He's framing. I'm gonna hit my hip switch, boom, I can't delay. I can't hang out here for a minute. The moment I get here, this arm tight to my body, stays really tight, and I use this hand right here is gonna push to my side control. Now I'm keeping my weight back, not up here, and I'm controlling. I've got a good underhook, even if I lose this, and his elbow's tight. I'm still really tight and I've got an underhook. Yes, he has a frame, even if I lose it. He has a frame, but I have a good underhook, and I can connect my hands. So again, I go to pass, he frames. I'm making him carry my weight here. That's important. I want him to carry my weight, because then when I hit my hip switch, boom, I follow. That weight's released. So I made him commit to a frames in one direction. I took those frames away. The moment I land, I'm not delaying. This hand's staying really tight, it's going in, and I'm feeding this hand, boom. Here to my side control. You can do your side control. Sit right there. Just kidding. Couple more reps, Timers for me. So, one thing I didn't talk about before is that no man's land, like what I'm doing to prevent him from regarding. I never want to pass somebody's guard, do all that work, because it's, especially the higher level of jiu-jitsu, you're wrong with high level people, it's one of the hardest things to do is pass the guard. Getting the guard pass is so difficult. I do not want to waste all that energy to get past the guard just for him to regard on me, right? You just did all that work, you cleared the hips, you're passed. Okay, take your time, do it right. But in this no man's land here, in this area, it's really important that my hands are doing their job too, okay? Because if I let this knee connect in, he's gonna regard. If I let this leg come back over, he's gonna regard. So I'm gonna flare my elbow, he tries to bring this one, this hand's keeping that where it needs to go. He tries to bring this one over, my elbow flares. Then when I'm ready to go, boom, I'm in my cushion. His hands are up framed still. Immediately, I'm still seeing you guys do this. Don't do that shit. Stop doing that shit. Tight. Here. This hand pushes. This hand slides under. Boom. When I get there, I want the crook of my elbow, not in his artery, under his neck. Under his neck. Okay? If the crook of my elbow is out here, you're gonna get a neck crank. Okay? I want the crook of my elbow under his neck. Don't let the crook rob you of your choke. Okay? Well, I remember that. Okay? When I get here, this hand stays tight. This hand is pushing. Here. I'm getting the crook of my elbow under his neck, and this hand connects on his lat muscle here. and I'm going back to side control. Okay? This hand I use to post. I don't go to my gable grip yet, or at all sometimes. I want to be able to continue to post. I want my head down here, and ideally I want my head on his rear delt. Okay? My hand is connecting on his lap. My elbow is deep under the head. This hand's able to post. Okay? I'm gonna take my knee, I'm gonna slide over, I'm gonna windshield wiper my feet, and I'm here. And a lot of times, from right here, all I gotta do is flex, and I'll get the tap. I don't have to connect anything. I don't have to connect my hands. I don't have to figure four anything. I just flex. Drop my weight and flex. I'm keeping pressure in his jaw the entire time as I'm stepping over and I'm passing through. The moment I get that pressure on the shoulder with the shoulder, and I'm using this hand to base. I don't even have to connect my hands. Another important thing, a lot of people when they do head and arms, they get here, they got their ear up here in his tricep. How tight is that? Not very. I go under, I drop my ear to his delt. How tight is that?
Tight.
Okay? Make sure my arm is deep under, ear connects to the deltoid. I keep my knee in his hip, and I can finish here. I can also finish here. That's fine, but I want my ear rear delt, not tricep. Okay, guys?
Can you figure for your hands?
Yeah. You can, you just don't. The point I'm making is that you don't have to if you do it properly. You can go to a gable grip, you can go to a figure four, that's fine. But if all the details are where they're supposed to be, my elbow's in the right place, my ear's in the right place, my head's in the right place, I stepped over properly, I don't have to grab anything. I'm not having to squeeze, just a little flex, and with the pressure that I'm dropping, that's all I really need, okay? I'm passing, he frames, I hip switch. I'm staying really tight and pushing, boom, to here. Elbow deep, grabbing his lat muscle. My ear's low, this hand's basing. My knee slides across the hip. I drive my knee to the floor, really tight, right? Uncomfortable, Justin? Mm-hmm. My feet now, windshield wiper. Here. I'm not doing this. That's bullshit, okay? I'm here, my knee touches the floor, I windshield wiper. Once I'm here, little flex, I probably get a tap. If I want to go here, that's fine. A lot of times I don't like to. A lot of times I have better luck not grabbing my hands. I just feel like the process of doing that loosens it up a little bit. But you can, it's fine, whatever you're more comfortable with. I don't really deal in absolutes, right? Like there's a lot of ways to do stuff. There's a lot of right ways. You know, this isn't wrong, one-handed isn't wrong. There's a lot of right ways to do stuff. There's no absolutes really. Okay, let's go, 1, 2, 3. Understand the concept though. I'm gonna hit y'all with this is sort of my game right here. It's like arm staple game. So I'm here, I start walking, he frames, heavy frames. I'm making him carry my weight. I shift my hips, boom, I'm here. But somehow he gets this arm. We're gonna say bicep first. We're not gonna drill this one as much. Okay, he gets to my bicep, real simple. I'm gonna take my arm, I'm gonna weave it back inside, and then really, really close to me without hesitating. Because if I just go here and free my arm, he's just gonna go back in and do it again. Right? I didn't accomplish anything. I can sit here, we can do this all day. Okay, the moment I get to the inside, boom, boom, here. Okay? Or, when we're gonna drill, he goes below the elbow. He's got my wrists. Maybe he's worried about getting hit. It's an MMA situation, whatever. I really like this for MMA because people in MMA like to go for wrist control a lot because they don't go to the bicep because they're worried about getting hit, even though this accomplishes the exact same thing. They go lower, go to wrist or go to your forearm. Okay, I'm gonna ride up, my knee slides through, and I pin the arm. My chest presses forward. Look at this arm. Boom. Go for your Americana. Reverse motorcycle, elbow in tight. This is what matters. Every Kimura has a push motion and a what? Pull motion. Everybody in Americanas, Kimuras, everybody knows to do the push motion, they don't do the pull motion. Americanas are opposite. Everybody knows to do the pull motion, they don't do the push motion. Okay? I have to go pull, but the push of taking his hand and dragging his knuckles, painting the mat with his hand here, that's what gets me my break. And I'm confident in that because this is the only submission I've broke somebody's arm with in an MMA fight. So. got me.
I gotcha.
You got me.